Come with us on a journey into the unknown, the unexplained, and the unbelievable. We will test your senses and challenge your beliefs. A world where science and religion clash. Or do they? You will meet real people and hear real stories, but you will not believe. You will witness strange sights and hear strange sounds, but you will not believe. This is the New England Ghost Project. Welcome to the nightmare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the EBCAM edition of Ghost Chronicles-Next Generation. I am Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Why not?
No.
No? I am Van Chuck E. Cheese.
All right.
And I'm here with my lovely ghoul. What's your name?
Anne Kerrigan.
Oh.
Remember that?
Your real name?
And
I thought
you didn't tell me to get a clown. I didn't know I had a clown name.
Clown name?
Annie Banani. I don't know.
Annie Banani.
Annie Banani.
And of course we're here with my lovely little...
Oh, that creepy. That's creepy.
No, it isn't.
It's creepy.
My mother made this.
I'm sure it was very nice when your mother made it, but it's creepy. Well, welcome everybody. As you can tell, guess what the topic of our Halloween show is this year?
Liquor?
We can't have that here.
That's right.
Clowns, yes, clowns. So we were discussing what should we do for the Halloween special this year, and that was the first thing that popped into my head. And, you know, think about it. It's been so popular, and I thought about doing that face tonight, but nah, we have to go out afterwards, so I figured I'll just do half an evil clown. Stop! Go away from me. What is that doll's name? It's got a crazy name, right?
No, it doesn't.
No? It has
It's
no
called
name.
doll.
It should not have a name.
It's called clown.
It should not have a doll.
It's called...
It should not have a name. So anyways.
The clown that should not be named.
What thing can you think of that people are always afraid of besides the dentist?
Ron?
And Ron.
Yeah.
Clowns. I don't understand why I personally am not afraid of clowns, but so many people are absolutely terrified. Well, maybe this is why. Absolutely terrified of clowns. And they don't have to be evil clowns like us. They're perfectly happy, Bozo the Clown, kind of.
Bozo.
Happy clowns. I don't know, who's a more recent clown than Bozo? Bozo the Clown.
I don't know.
I don't know. But now, and I have worked in haunted houses before, and sometimes they are overrun with clowns. They have a whole clown room. I know Barrett's Haunted Mansion near us, a decade and a half ago, I volunteered there, and they had a whole crazy clown room, and it was awesome, and I loved it. But the next haunt I worked at, which was Ghoulie Manor, which unfortunately is no more, no clowns. Nope, no clowns allowed on site at all. So, you know, it goes either way. So, what are you doing?
I'm being one of those
Oh
clowns
my
that
God.
you just push them and they keep coming back at you.
I hope you all can hear him because
Oh.
I didn't know how this mask was going to work.
That's all right. I'm talking into this lovely microphone.
I offered to paint him, but we got declined.
I remember the last time you painted me, I almost went blind. Oh, wait a minute. That was something else.
That was something different.
Yes.
It's not my fault you took it off the wrong way, the paint.
Really?
So did you know that the fear of clowns,
No.
what?
I didn't know.
Called colorophobia. Remember that.
I thought that was the fear of colons.
No. Oh, I don't know why I would be afraid of colons. So anyways, so Ron got me a great story. I'm not going to do a cemetery tripping tonight because we have a lot of things to show you, a lot of creepy clowns and scary clowns and just crazy stuff. But Ron said there is a clown graveyard.
Ooh.
So it's called Showman's Rest, and it's in Chicago. And in Forest Park, Illinois, the Woodlawn Cemetery contains a large plot marked by elephant statues. Engraved at the base of one large elephant are the words, Showman's League of America. On the gravestones, the dates of death are all marked June 22nd, 1918.
Why does an elephant have a trunk?
I don't know, Ron. Why?
Because you can't fit in a suitcase.
But that's hysterical. Oh my God. Beneath is a mass grave containing the remains of clowns, trapeze artists, strongmen, and other circus performers. So this all happened in the Hammond circus train wreck. And on the night of June 22nd, 1918, members of the Hagen-Beck-Wallace Circus were asleep in the rear cars of their train. It was 4 a.m. and the train had stopped just outside Hammond, Indiana to cool an overheated axle box. And they were en route to their next performance in Hammond and then on to Monroe, Wisconsin. But they would never make it. A second train carrying the animals and some people was about 90 minutes ahead of them. They would not hear of the disaster until they pulled into Hammond that morning and solemnly gathered for roll call to determine who was missing. Alonzo Sargent, an engineer for 16 years with the Michigan Central Railroad, had fallen asleep at the helm of an empty 21-car military troop train. He missed all the automatic signals and flares warning him of the stalled train ahead and smashed into the wooden circus cars at about 35 miles per hour. Most of the dead were believed to have been killed within the first 30 seconds. As survivors scrambled to pull themselves from the splintered mess, the train's old-fashioned kerosene-fueled lanterns ignited the wreckage. Those who survived watched helplessly as their friends and family succumbed to the inferno. In the hours following the crash, bodies were still being extracted from the smoldering wreck. Joe Coyle, a clown, was seen weeping beside the crushed bodies of his wife and children. So awful. Showman's Rest, Heroes of the Sawdust Ring. There were 127 injured and an estimated 86 dead. A mass grave was dug in a 750-plot section of Woodlawn Cemetery, recently purchased by the Showman's League of America. Many of the remains were unidentifiable or known only by their stage names, so headstones at Showman's Rest are marked with names like Baldy, Smiley, and unknown female, number 43.
Sounds like the Seven Dwarfs to me.
Terrible. I'm going to get my axe. So, that is a very sad, sad clown story that we have brought to you. First thing. Oh, look, there's that piece of that checklist I was looking for. Hey, Zach, I found the checklist.
Oh.
Yeah, you never know. That is the creepiest little thing. Where did you get that?
Rosie gave me that.
Aw.
She gave me this, too.
Aw. Yeah, he used to ride along. Yeah, he no longer. Yeah, Zach says, no, don't make it ride.
We can.
Don't even make it talk, I don't think. So, are you afraid of clowns?
A what?
Do you have a fear of clowns?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Should I?
If
there
you
something you're not
if you
telling
look
me?
at that face in the morning, you should be scared.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Do you want to read a story, or what are we going to do? I don't know how you're going to read in that mess.
You know, I imagine there are some people that play football afraid of Clowney. Plays for Seattle now.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know.
You don't know who Clowney
I
is.
don't know.
I know that.
I don't know these things.
I thought you were a big football dude. Dudette.
Well, I like the Patriots.
What was that news?
That's just my glasses. It's a ghost. We're haunted.
I'm not afraid of clowns, but I'm afraid of glasses.
All right,
Oh, I
so
should read something.
should
Right?
we proceed, or we're just going to wing it the rest of the night?
I thought this was a really well-oiled machine.
Oh, always.
What
Always.
is this thing?
That.
Oh, I'm looking through my nose.
Oh, no. Wait, my clown fell over.
I thought I heard something. See, I told
my
you.
little clown skeleton that I love so much. We're going to hang him on Russ's door to greet him
Good idea.
when he returns.
You can hang me on the door.
All right.
That would scare him.
The evil clown is a subversion of traditional comic clown character in which the playful troupe, instead of render it as disturbing through the use of horror elements. Who the hell wrote this? Modern archetypes of evil clowns was popularized by the DC Comics character Joker. There's a new Joker movie.
Yes, there is.
Apropos, we just did it.
I know, right?
Why? How come they don't want to play in theaters?
I don't know.
There's a big deal over it now.
There is? Why? They won't.
Do you know why, Nate? What? Why they don't want to play the Joker in theaters?
He does not know. He does
What
not
the
know.
hell? Am I the only one? Oh, can't say that. What the heck? Am I the only one that knows this? Doesn't anybody listen to the news?
No. Apparently not.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of theaters that are really
Is it just too
upset.
violent?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I
Too
was hoping
disturbing?
to get an answer from this, but there was a big howdy-do over it, actually. Oh, there's
Okay.
another one. Howdy-do.
Ooh. How did you do?
All right, so if you know, you can join us in the chat room there.
I don't think we have the chat room.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about that then.
Nope.
Anyways,
Just leave a note on our page.
yeah, leave a note on our page.
On Facebook.
Why they're all worried about the Joker being played in theaters.
All right.
So where was I?
I don't know.
I'm trying to look under my eyeball here. Where is it? The
want me
modern
to just read it?
architecture. What they say? This is who wrote this? This is modern architecture.
All right, just read your other stories.
Yeah,
give me that.
Give me that. I'm done with
Never
that.
mind.
I'm done with that one.
We're not going to let him read.
I've got another one I can't read either. Wait a minute, there's more. Hang on. I've got something.
Maybe we should play a video.
Yeah, play a video.
All right, you know what? While Ron fumbles around with his papers, okay, I'm going to jump into this little story
Excuse me?
that came from the Daily Beast.
The
Okay?
Daily Beat?
The Daily Beast.
Oh, Beast.
Beast!
666.
Oh my goodness. So we have this cool trailer called, it's for a film, actually it's a documentary called Wrinkles the Clown. And Wrinkles the Clown examines the real life internet phenomenon of parents hiring a creepy clown to scare their children straight.
Makes sense to me.
Is your child misbehaving? Well, if you're a demented mother and father interested in traumatizing your little one for years to come, you can follow in the footsteps of a shocking number of other American parents and dial, get a pen, 407-734-0254.
You're actually giving the number out?
They give the number on the internet. The phone number for Wrinkles the Clown, a Naples, Florida creep who for a small cash fee will lurk around your kid until they get the message and straighten themselves out. This is both not a joke and a hilarious gag. As detailed, it sounds hilarious. Where
Yeah,
do you
it
see the
does.
video? As detailed by Wrinkles the Clown in theaters October 4th. Oh, look, it's already out. So this is a simultaneously spooky and amusing documentary, and it concerns the notorious circus widow who became an internet sensation in 2015 and inspired a rash of nationwide copycat dangerous clown sightings in
They have ointments for that.
2016. Huh?
They have ointments for that.
Yeah. Thanks to a series of online videos and stickers featuring his name, face, and phone number that he posted around his hometown. So I think we're going to go ahead and play this video, and our friend Zach is directing tonight in Russ's absence. And this is Wrinkles the Clown.
Wrinkles, I need you to come get these kids. Yeah, I got a child that's misbehaving. $30, come scare them.
I found out about Wrinkles through a news story.
Meet Southwest Florida's Wrinkles the Clown.
Hi, Wrinkles. I'm a reporter at the Washington
I'm a
Post.
reporter at the Naples Daily News.
I've just seen your story blow up online.
You can call him, he'll scare people for you.
You've reached Wrinkles the Clown. You're scaring little people that can't defend themselves.
I'll take this baseball bat and beat your brains in.
You don't know if he's trying to do this for fun or trying to kill you. It's like a boogeyman situation.
Oh my God!
We know that there's a human underneath, and yet you don't know his identity, and that creeps people out.
You better be afraid of Ring. He's real.
By calling him, you're essentially inviting him into your life.
What was different about this was the viral nature of the social media.
There's 2 people in his body, multiple personalities. He's been working like this for 65 years.
Who are you and why are you doing this?
People have made a ritual out of calling him.
The fear would overtake us.
You know, no one was hiring me when I was just a regular clown. I just thought, hey, you know, maybe I'll give it a little edge.
You Wrinkles the Clown. Leave me a message, I'll call you back.
Guys, there's something outside.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
that was scary.
Was that creepy? Oh my.
That's enough.
All right, shut him up.
Shut up.
Oh my God. So, Mom and Dad having a problem with that little one? Call it Wrinkles the Clown.
We could do that.
He'll scare them straight.
Money.
You could do that,
Yeah,
right?
both of us.
Yeah. We'll be looking in your windows.
Yeah.
So you can call this guy up. You can leave him a voicemail, or sometimes if he's actually there, you can talk to Wrinkles the Clown. And apparently this has become like a rite of passage with like teenagers, and they began recording themselves phoning and texting him, and unlike other boogeyman, Wrinkles the Clown is just a phone call away. And so they post all these videos on YouTube, and they leave him messages of love and support, or craziness, or death threats all the time. But this is what this guy does. And it also affords parents an opportunity to psychologically abuse their sons and daughters by ringing him up and asking him to visit their offspring as their kids shriek and wail in the background. Okay, remember when your kids were bad at Christmas time and you'd pick up the phone and say, I'm calling Santa Claus, I'm gonna call him. Well,
we never did that.
The heck with him.
No.
We did.
No, we never did.
So apparently,
we just take all the toilet paper out of the outhouse. Yeah. That would teach him.
So it goes behind, this documentary kind of goes behind the story and talks about the man behind the mask, and it just explores how frightened everybody is, children included, of clowns. So why do we still have them in a circus? Not really sure.
Because everybody loves clowns.
So that's Wrinkles the Clown. Keep that number handy.
Yes.
Are you ready to read?
I am. I can look through my nose hole.
Okay.
So here we go. The Cold Case Clown. On May 26, 1990 at 10:45 a.m. That's the morning for you kiddies. In Wellington, Florida, Marlene Warren opened her door to find a bulb-nosed clown holding a bouquet of red and white flowers and 2 balloons, one emblazoned with the picture of Snow White. The clown shot her blank, point blank in the face? Mm-hmm. And she died in the hospital 2 days later?
Isn't that awful?
Wait a minute here. How do they know that?
What do you mean, how do they know that?
How do they know that the clown was at the door?
I don't know.
Holding 2 balloons and 2 flowers and balloons.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe she survived long enough. She died in the hospital 2 days later. I don't know.
Warren's teenage son saw the clown run into a white Chrysler LeBaron. That's an evil car. LeBaron. And escaped and was never found. That's it?
No.
No, there's more?
No, right here.
Oh, yeah. Warren's husband, Michael Warren, oddly enough, his name is, was a prime suspect in the crime. Yeah, I can see that. Police searched the office, his office at West Palm Beach car dealership and found evidence that he had tampered with the odometers, but nothing to connect him with his wife's murder. What the hell? Oh, what the heck? Sorry.
You're just all over the map tonight.
However, a suspected affair and a 5-figure life insurance policy.
Only 5?
Looks suspicious.
That's not a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money to murder someone.
But the highest would be like 90,000,
Yeah.
99,000.
That's
right?
chump change, man.
Chump change, man. If you're going to kill somebody, make it worth your while. I'm just saying. Not that I would ever condone that.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Let's put the disclaimer out on that.
Yep, no. Anyways, Michael Warren was allegedly romantically involved with a female employee.
Always the way, man.
It's always the way. Flowers and balloons delivered before to Marlene Warren's murder were purchased at a store near the employee's apartment. And a costume shop employee tentatively identified her as the woman who had purchased the clown costume the same day as the killing.
Woman.
Neither was charged with the murder, and the case remains unsolved.
Wow.
Is that it?
That's it.
There's no more, right?
That's the first of 5. Those are.
But there's no more to that story, right?
There's no more to that story. Ron has 5 stories guaranteed to keep you up at night.
Yeah. So wait a minute. They found that she purchased the costume.
Yep.
They found that the balloons and the things were purchased near the thing.
Yep.
They found he was having an affair with this employee.
And nobody got charged. Circumstantial evidence.
Why is he playing with his gum?
We need to stop that. Stop looking at our crew. Stop playing with your gum. Stop playing with your gum.
You're going to have to put that in the swear jar. All right.
Time to put an edge on it.
So we want to do the news?
Yeah, let's do the para news.
Yeah, let's do the para news because we don't want to run out of time because this show is just moving along so quickly.
We have some awesome para news tonight. So without further ado, let us bring you the para news.
Welcome to Paranews. People with chlorophobia, your every fear lies with the following frightful flicks and are as terrifying as you think. A terror to scare you to death with horrific harlequins, big tops, big shoes, and big teeth. Go ahead. Dare to continue at your own risk? Number 10, 100 Tears, made in 2007. 100 Tears follows the story of a circus clown going on a murderous rampage after being wrongfully accused of rape, and 2 journalists that find themselves kidnapped and trapped in his warehouse. It's a gory, horrifying fight for their lives with no telling who will emerge alive. Number 9, 1982's Poltergeist. Poltergeist focuses on a family whose house is invaded by a host of malevolent demonic ghosts that abduct their younger daughter, and the family's attempts to bring her back to the real world. The scene of the clown attack was ranked on Bravo's 100 Scariest Movie Moments. Number 8, Carnival of Souls, made in 1998. Carnivals of Souls is a remake of the 1962 film, but has very little in common story-wise. A young girl witnesses the brutal rape and murder of her mother by Louis Seagram, a circus clown, and begins to have nightmares when the carnival comes back to town when she's an adult. Number 7, 2003 is A House of a Thousand Corpses. A House of a Thousand Corpses centers on two young couples traveling across the backwoods of Texas searching for urban legends that end up as prisoners of a sadistic family, which includes Captain Spaulding, a man who dresses as a clown and owns a gas station and a museum of curiosities. Number 6, 1990's It. It revolves around a predatory monster which has the ability to transform itself into its prey's worst fears. It mostly takes the humanoid form of a child-killing clown called Pennywise. 7 preteen outcasts discover Pennywise and vow to kill him by any means necessary. Number 5, 2008's Amusement. A clown, a hotel, and a convoy could hold the secret of stopping a relentless serial killer. 3 women are stalked by a killer with a grudge against them that extends back to the girls' childhoods. Now, they must fight for their lives or lie down and die for another's amusement. Number 4, 1989's Clown House. Clown House concerns 3 young brothers alone in a big house who are stalked and pursued by 3 escaped mental patients who've murdered some traveling circus clowns and taken their identities. The film's claustrophobic setting and eerie atmosphere makes it one scary thriller. Number 3, 2012's Stitches. Tom, the birthday boy, and his friends play a prank on the clumsy and unfunny Stitches the clown by tying his shoelaces together. Stitches slips, falls on a kitchen knife, and dies. 6 years later, Tom gives a birthday party for friends at home, and the clown returns for revenge. Number 2, 2014's Clown, an all-new monster film. A little boy's 6th birthday party gets ruined when his entertainment clown cancels. His loving father finds a clown suit and becomes the new entertainment, only to realize it's cursed. It won't come off and specializes in eating little children. Number 1, 1988's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is about an evil clan of aliens from an unknown origin who resemble circus clowns. They arrive on Earth and invade a small town to capture, kill, and harvest the human inhabitants to use as sustenance. A slick horror flick that delivers. No, enough clowning around on my end. Sending it back to my 2 favorite clowns in the studio.
All right, we're back. We're back.
That was good.
I want to see that Killer Clowns movie.
You never saw it?
No, I've never
King
seen
of Clowns from Outer Space?
I need to see that.
No.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Define good.
All right, never mind. Never
Right.
mind. So,
You have something to say?
as Nate mentioned,
Yes, Nate.
coulrophobia is the fear of clowns.
Wait a minute. What's Nate's clown name?
Oh, I don't know.
We should give him a clown name. Diamonds?
No. Diamonds. No.
No?
We can't call him Patches because that already belongs to a serial killer.
That works.
All right, we'll call you Patches, Nate.
Creepy.
Creepy the clown.
Creepy.
Creepy Nate the clown.
Awesome.
So when you ask people what they're afraid of,
yes,
a few common answers pop up. Public speaking, needles, global warming, losing a loved one. But if you look at popular media, needles. I don't like needles.
Oh, getting shots.
Shots, yeah.
I just dropped something. What was it?
I don't know. Did you drop your little creepy doll?
Oh, I lost my thing.
But anyway, at any rate, so if you look at popular media, you would think we were all terrified of sharks, dolls, and clowns. And while the last item may give a few people pause, 7.8% of Americans totally get it. According to Chapman University, a fear of clowns can be a debilitating fear. Now, wouldn't you think that number would be much higher?
No.
7.8, that's it?
That's it.
People
go to the circus to see clowns.
I don't know. So many people are like, oh my God, I hate clowns. That's the first thing you hear when they walk into the haunt. But, so people who fear clowns, it can be difficult to stay calm near events that others view with joy. Circuses, carnivals, or other festivals. The good news is you're not alone, and there are things you can do to ease your fears. So, I'm not going to read, well, I could read the symptoms. You want to hear the symptoms of a phobia?
Oh, yes.
I think we all know these, but nausea, panic, anxiety, sweating or sweaty palms, shaking, dry mouth, feelings of dread, difficulty breathing, increased heartbeat, intense emotions such as screaming, crying, or becoming angry at the sight of the object of fear. A clown, for example.
Sounds like a woman to me.
You're so funny.
Yeah, so
no,
funny.
what's really funny is that the biggest, bravest guys who walk into the haunt feel compelled to push and shove the performers that they have paid to get in to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, they can, oh, I'm a big man, so I'm going to beat you up. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it being a woman, all right?
Do you know what they call clowns that eat children?
What?
You know what they call clowns that eat children?
What?
Clownivores.
Oh, that's terrible.
Thank you.
So while coulrophobia isn't an official diagnosis in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, the manual,
You say so.
this is the manual that guides mental health professionals as they diagnose. There is a category for specific phobias, and that's where you will find coulrophobia. So there you go, folks. Now it has a name. All right? Should we play another video?
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, I have lots of videos. So in the midst of preparing for this show, which you can tell we've done very intensely, months of work here, I came across these YouTube videos, which I think are hysterical. Other people might find them terrifying, but it's just my little warped sense of humor.
Wait a minute, I thought you were scared of clowns.
I am not scared,
you're
of,
not
clowns.
scared of clowns.
I am not.
Oh.
No. I'm not at
So
all.
why'd you ask me if I was scared of clowns?
The haunt I worked in, we did a clown night. This was the one where they did not have a clown room.
Yeah.
And the head makeup artist had to be curtained off in a corner so she could do the clown makeup because she was so terrified of clowns. She couldn't see all the other clowns that we were all painting. She could only paint her own little clown one at a time.
So
I
sad.
have never heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
So at any rate, by the way, I have to give credit for that first video. Oh, Wrinkles, where'd you go? I should give everybody credit. I have to give credit to these videos because I don't want to get in big trouble.
Yeah. If they say anything, I'll just go visit
No, that's
them.
the showman's wreck. What did we do with Wrinkles? Is Wrinkles over here?
I don't know.
Okay.
You throw
The
it behind
official
you.
trailer for Wrinkles the Clown was produced by Magnolia Pictures and Magnet Releasing.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I give credit. So the credit to this video is going to go to Top 15s on YouTube, and it is narrated by someone called Chills.
Chills.
Okay. So the kids tell me that Chills has a immense series of videos that he narrates, and you'll see when he starts talking how weird he is. So can we please play, Zach, this is the top 15 creepiest clown videos on YouTube. So we're going to break it up into a little bit. So this is the first one. Let her rip, number 1.
Clown sightings, the trend that's terrifying people across North America with sightings in more than half of the United States, as well as Canada and Mexico. It's being called the scary clown epidemic. Well, evil clown sightings are nothing new. It has recently blown up in popularity. Back in 2014, this was the Wasco clown, and this photo made national news. But this video is about the recent clown sighting videos, which are being shared mainly through Twitter. Here are the 15 scariest clown sighting videos. Regardless of whether they're real or fake, the possibility of encountering one of these clowns is more likely as the trend continues to grow. Number 15, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Before this video starts, this man is doing some nighttime fishing. He starts recording after he hears something approaching him. He shines his flashlight on a figure as he begins to hyperventilate.
Oh my god, I just want to fish, dude.
Later, while attempting to leave, the clown is still following this man. He keeps recording as the clown continues to approach his vehicle. Number 14, Clifton, New Jersey. This video begins with a man saying he noticed something outside of a Dunkin' Donuts. On a billboard up ahead, a clown is seen there waving. The cameraman questions how a person would even get up there. The billboard is right beside a highway, so a lot of passerbys were probably wondering the same thing.
And then I look up, then I see this clown right there, which freaked me out, bro. No, but like, how do you even get up there? What the hell?
Number 13, Quebec, Canada. This video is taken on a dirt road at night, and it's presumed these guys started recording once they saw the clown approach their vehicle. They drive slightly forward and begin yelling at the clown.
Vas-y, avance-toi un peu pour voir. Ouais, bah, pas trop non plus. Ouais, attends, il a rien. Ouais, qu'est-ce que tu fais quoi là? Oh, gamin, rentre chez toi! Allez là!
The clown walks off the road and grabs something he has hidden in the field. The man keeps recording as this clown returns back to the road holding a chainsaw. The men begin to panic as they attempt to drive away.
Putain, il est malade! Recule, laisse barre-toi, gros! Barre-toi, il arrive! Oh putain! C'est quoi ça? Wow.
Number 12, San Luis Obispo, California. This was posted to Facebook by Evan Thompson, who is driving while his friend records. Thompson noticed something on the side of the road and turned around while his friend started recording.
Hey Daniel, get your phone out, dog. Ready? Are you ready? Hey, I don't know what I just saw, but... What the f*** is this, dog? What is this?
Standing under a street light, the guys slowly drive past the clown as it stares back at them. Thompson and his friend are in shock at what they're seeing, and the clown begins to chase the vehicle before the video abruptly ends.
What the What? Dude, is that a clown? What the What the
Number 11, Los Angeles, California. This video begins with the cameraman recording his friend light a cigarette, for whatever reason that may be, but soon notice a clown standing under a street light.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, what the Nah.
Bro, stop playing. Okay, I think we should dip, dog.
His friends contemplate if they should leave, but quickly decide they should after the clown begins to run at the vehicle.
Nah, you think... Fuck! Hey, that fool's coming. Fool! Fool! No! Hurry the up, dog! Oh,
They barely get away as a clear look of the clown can be seen as it runs right beside the vehicle. Number 10, Newport Richey, Florida. At Sims Park, some friends are playing Pokemon Go, but start recording after they notice someone walking around the park.
So we're playing Pokemon at Sims Park, and there's dude over here. He's moving. Oh shit, he's moving. Hurry up. He's like, zoom in on him. He's like, is that the farthest zoom in? Yeah. No.
The person walks closer to them, clearly seeing that they're recording him. The cameraman and his friend can't decide if this person is wearing a clown mask or a goat's head mask. Either one is still terrifying. They continue to record as this person stares at them while walking slowly closer.
He's moving, he's walking. Is he wearing a clown mask? Dude, what the goat's head or something? What the hell's going on? If he comes any closer, I'm fucking getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
Don't you love it? Wasn't that awesome?
That was scary.
I love those.
What's with all the horns in there?
Well, I had to take out all the swearing because, you know, it's a family show. I couldn't leave it in. So,
Here he is, little clowny.
Yeah, that is the first 5 of the top 15. So we have a story.
These are really terrifying. You know?
They're supposed to be terrifying.
Yeah, but they're really nasty, actually.
Well, leave out the nasty parts.
I can't.
Then don't read it.
I can't.
Pick
It's
a different one.
Kletzel. They're all horrible.
They're all horrible.
All right, let's go to this guy.
All right, go to that guy.
That last one was pretty brutal.
Okay, well, don't.
On October 2014, this was mentioned in the video, by the way, armed clowns terrified residents of Bakersfield, California. Armed clowns?
I guess.
Were they whacking
I'm
with
an
their
armed.
arm?
I'm an armed clown.
Whacking with their arms or whatever. The sightings began after a Wasco couple, a Wasco? A little Wasco?
Wesley Wabbit?
Yep. Posted photos of themselves in a creepy clown costume as part of a long-year project. But the photos went viral and copycats followed suit. Clown suit to be exact. We've been having sightings all over the city. Bakersfield Police Watch Commander Lieutenant Jason Matson told Reuters. They range anywhere from a guy carrying a gun to a guy carrying a knife and running up to houses. I assume they're in clown costume?
Yes.
Because otherwise that's just a normal day
Correct.
in Bakersfield.
Right.
Right. One teen was arrested for chasing a minor while dressed as a clown. That's against the law?
No, I wouldn't think so.
I guess it was. He was arrested. But no other of the pranksters were caught. Various Twitter and Instagram accounts from the time including a Facebook fan page, posted images claiming to be the creepy clowns. They've all since been deactivated. Oh, there's a shame.
Except for one.
Except for one. Oh, yeah, it's in red. I didn't know I was supposed to read the red ones. In 2013, Northampton, England, a very similarly creepy experience when a clown similar to Stephen King's Pennywise stalked the town streets. The character gave an anonymous interview with the Chronicle and Echo on September 2013. Most people enjoy a bit being freaked out, the man said. Later revealed he to be an aspiring filmmaker, and then said they can laugh about it afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dying in this man.
That's the whole idea. All right, so we're going to touch briefly on this because I think that the first thing when you think about creepy clowns is you think about serial killer John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
I know. Really, really horrible case.
that was a real clownivore.
Oh, very bad.
Just
very
saying.
bad, Ron.
Just saying.
So I'm not going to go into the literally
Can I trademark that, I wonder?
gory details. Excuse me?
Can I trademark that?
What?
Clownivore?
I don't know. Maybe you should.
Yeah, I could have t-shirts made up.
Maybe you should. But he was convicted of 33 murders and sentenced to death.
It's no joke. I'm a clownivore.
In March 13th, 1980. Spent 14 years on death row, and he was finally executed by lethal injection in 1994. But the thing about this guy is he was known as the killer clown because of his charitable services at fundraising events, parades, and children's parties, where he would dress as Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown, characters that he had created. Zach, can you put up the picture of
Pogo?
Of Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown, just for a moment, so people can see how creepy he was. Oh, look how creepy he is. So he had joined this clown organization called the Jolly Jokers. And he designed his own costumes.
We disappeared.
We disappeared. Ooh. And he taught himself how to do clown makeup, but the professional clowns noted the sharp corners that Gacy painted at the edges of his mouth, and that they're contrary to the rounded borders that professional clowns normally employ so as not to scare children. You will notice I do not have rounded areas on my face today. So, you just need help over there. So, That's all we're gonna, the notice we're gonna give to that horrible serial killer.
But he did something else too, right? Wasn't he a painter?
I believed he sold cars, used car salesman or something like that.
I thought he painted stuff in prison.
I don't
He did
know.
paintings in prison.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
God help us. I don't want to see them. I don't want to know.
I have one.
Stop it.
Stop what?
You have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? This is what's disturbing me. Why?
Why?
Why would you have one?
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
All right, we need to play another video if we're going to get these all done.
Jeez.
Okay? So we're going to go back
Afraid of the clown?
and visit the 9 videos, number 9, counting down to 4. So, Zach, can you play our second, number 2 installment, please?
Bless you.
Number 9, Lakewood, California. This video begins with a woman filming her dog while on a nighttime walk. The dog approaches something on the grass. While the woman asks her dog, "What are you doing?" The dog darts away and a clown starts approaching the woman. She begins to run away before the video abruptly ends.
Come on with me. Come on with me. Listen, where are you going? You're getting... Oh my god! Oh my god!
Number 8, Des Moines, Iowa. This video begins with 2 guys saying that they drove to this cornfield because they heard that a clown was there. They slowly drive down the road, staring at the cornfield, hoping they'll see something. The passenger eventually asks the driver to stop because he thinks he can see something.
Stop. What? I think I see something. What's up? No way. What did you see? Did you see a clown? Yeah. Way.
While the passenger is starting to enter the cornfield, the driver spots a clown in his side mirror. He urges his friend to get in the vehicle as the clown chases after the car. The men luckily got away quick enough.
Trevor! Oh my god! Get in here! What the Go, fuck! Oh my god! Go, fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! What?
Number 7, San Antonio, Texas. This video begins with the cameraman filming a dimly lit road, presumably because they saw something ahead. Hidden in the darkness, a clown is darting towards the vehicle. The men notice when the clown is only a few feet in front of them. They panic as the driver speeds away in reverse.
Oh, whoa, what the?
What the? Oh! Hey, shit, go! What the? Hey, Jim!
Number 6, Dallas, Texas. The video begins with a group of friends filming a clown they noticed in a park, expressing how weird it is for someone to be doing this.
What the heck is that? That is so creepy.
This is gross.
Wait, what the f is that?
The clown soon notices the group and begins to chase after them while squeezing a bulb horn. There was quite a bit of distance between the group and the clown, so they managed to run away. It also looks like the clown's mask came off while he was running.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, it's following us!
Number 5, Omaha, Nebraska. This video begins with some guys driving down a dirt road who start recording when they see a clown casually walking ahead.
Dude, what the? What? Is that a clown? No way. Is that honk? Dude, honk at him. No way. Dude, get out of here. Back up.
The guys begin to panic, which turns into confusion on what they should do. The clown walks into the field as they begin to drive in reverse. The men eventually decide to keep driving forward, and the clown lunges at the vehicle as they drive by.
Oh, go back fast. Don't. Step on it. Go, dude. No, I got it. It's fine. Go. I got it. Oh my god. What the?
Number 4, Palm Springs, California. This video was posted to Twitter by Julian Cortez, who began searching for the clown who was in his apartment complex. His little brother told him about the clown, and Julian doesn't believe him.
So I'm out here in Palm Springs, California, and my brother said he just saw a clown somewhere in my apartment, but I really don't believe him.
Yeah, I saw him somewhere around here, but I'm not sure.
I'm out here looking inside
scary?
the...
They head towards the exit of the parking lot. and standing under a street light is the clown. It begins to walk towards the car as Julian's little brother screams at him to drive away.
Hey, he had red hair.
The fuck
He's
you
right there, look!
What?
Look! He's right there! Go! Run!
Oh my God, that kid is traumatized for the rest of his life. Oh my God. Poor little kid.
You know what? I'm looking at those and I'm thinking, you know what? They look like setups to me.
Some of them probably are.
Yeah, they like
Yeah, I
staged.
agree. I think so, but
Not
they're
like
pretty
this
funny.
show, which is real.
I think these are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read us another story, or are they all gross?
Do I have to?
No. Poor Ron.
I find it difficult unless I pluck my
Well,
eyeball
yeah,
out.
I told you not to wear that mask. The thing is, right? What if the clown catches you? Like, what's he going to do?
Tickle you to death.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean,
Well, I can see the ones when they're carrying like a chainsaw,
yeah,
a knife,
carrying a
gun.
chainsaw.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're like armed, but I mean, one of them was carrying like a broom or something. I don't even know what he was carrying.
He's going to sweep you
You
away.
know, what are they going to do?
There's a witch clown.
There's
that's gonna
like
follow
5
him.
of you in the car and one clown. Dude, run! See, but that's how frightened people are of this. So,
No.
Who knows?
Kids.
Or
How
this.
frightened kids are.
There's
Hey,
adults too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So, just to touch briefly on the history of clowns.
Oh, let's touch briefly on the
Let's
history.
touch briefly. So the word clown didn't come into use until the 16th century. Okay,
Really?
folks, that was like the 1500s.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
And I know, Ron, you were there, but some of us weren't. But ancient Egypt had clowns, and they amused the pharaohs and the royal families. Ancient China had clowns. Oh, lost your hat. Let's see, ancient Greece. Ancient Greece had some pretty, I can't even tell you what their clowns had.
Really? Why
Yeah,
not?
you know, because
Intrigues me.
it's dirty.
Oh, it definitely intrigues me.
Ancient Rome had several types of clown. And this is, I think, where actually the mimes came from, and the harlequins. So they had clowns that were called stupidus, hence our word stupid, which was Latin for mimic fool. And they had also, where's the other one? Another clown got, he would carry around a stick and he would hit people with it, and the word slapstick came from that. And there was another form of clown who was known as scurra, and we got scurrilous from there. And let's see, what else have we got? The moriones, or moron.
Oh, you can't say that nowadays.
I know. So it was very common for the courts and the wealthy people to have these people around, these clowns, to keep them happy. And there was a well-known clown in Turkey in 1440, and he was a court jester. So we have all these court jesters. So they were very popular in the 14th century, and they could make fun of the king and say things to the king and get away with it. And there was no repercussions because he was always funny and keeping people laughing. So I'm going to go away now from this history because we do need to squeeze one more video in. And if we can play, Zach, the number 3 and final installment of Top 15 Scariest Clown Videos.
Number 3, Reno, Nevada. This video begins with the camera woman saying they spotted a clown in the bushes.
Okay, so we think we just saw a clown go into the bushes. We're not exactly sure, so we're gonna go investigate.
Soon a clown can be seen in the bushes and attempts to walk away. The camera woman asks the clown, "What are you doing?" which was a mistake since the clown stops and begins chasing them. Unlike most other clown encounter videos, This person continues to chase them instead of trying to scare them so that they just run away. The video ends abruptly, so it's unknown if these girls got away safely.
Yo, what the f are you doing? What the hell's wrong with you? What the fuck?
Number 2, Houston, Texas. This video was posted to Twitter by Andrew Peterson, who's riding in a car with some friends at night, and they soon notice a clown standing in the road.
Okay. Wait. No, this is not.
The driver gets out of the vehicle and knocks the clown over before driving off. Shortly after, they agree that they need to drive back to see if the person is okay. The clown begins running at the vehicle and nearly avoids being hit while somehow grabbing onto the back of the car.
He's running after us! Hit it! Hit that! Hit that! Oh my god, dude! He's on the...
Before we get to number 1, I wanted to talk about my favorite clown sighting, which was back in 2014. In Jacksonville, California, a group of clowns were scaring people through their home surveillance cameras. They would just stare at the camera, completely motionless, or in one case, tear apart a pumpkin. This footage was very unsettling, with the clowns staring at the camera the entire time. Number 1, Agawam, Massachusetts. This video was posted to Facebook by Michael Poggy, and he encountered this clown standing outside of a store. He comes to a complete stop to record the man, who is holding a sign that reads "Free Hugs." The clown rushes at Poggy as he quickly speeds away.
Drove by this guy at Geisler's parking lot in Agawam. The creepiest thing.
It was later discovered that this man was hired to stand there as a publicity stunt for New England Scare Fest. Police were eventually alerted after they received multiple phone calls from concerned residents. It is unknown what happened to this man. So those were the 15 scariest clown sighting videos so far.
I love it. I love it. Agawam, Mass, okay? Right here in Massachusetts. Creepy clown, go away from me. We're famous. Massachusetts for the creepiest, top creepiest clown. That last clown was disturbing.
Right.
Standing on your videos for surveillance on your front porch, that would, oh my God.
That was the second.
Oh, that was the second to last. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, the number 1 was here in Mass. But no, that clown on my front porch, that would give me nightmares for sure. So that is all our videos, all our creepy videos, guaranteed to give you nightmares. The kids in the studio have already guaranteed me they will have nightmares this evening and have thanked me profusely. So, on that note, we hope you have enjoyed our Halloween special.
I know I have.
I know Ron has just enjoyed every moment in his hot, sweaty mask. Yeah. So, thanks for listening, everybody, and tune in next month for our next live studio show and next week for our radio show. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
From ghoulies to ghosties, long-leggedy beasties, and things that go bump in the night. Deliver us, good Lord.